Carnival Rewards is seemingly collapsing under its own ridiculousness at the moment. After months of online outrage now, cruise cancellations, and furious loyal carnies running around, the cruise giant Carnival has again delayed the launch of the entire program. And in a twist of complete irony no one saw coming, they're now restoring the exact perk they claimed was destroying the old VIFP program. This loyalty overhaul is falling apart before it even launches, and Carnival is now scrambling to stop their most loyal guests, like you and me, from walking away completely. Hey, what's up? It's Corey. So remember when Carnival had to completely destroy the VIFP program because they just couldn't keep giving Platinum cruisers priority embarkation benefits? Well, today they have announced that Platinum cruisers under the new Carnival Rewards program are going to be given priority embarkation benefits again moving forward. Isn't that crazy? We've got a lot to cover on this newest sort of quiet update that Carnival pushed out to all of our emails an hour or so ago, and I'll cover all of it. But first, if you're thinking about booking a cruise, did you know you could just head to midshipscruise.com and click Book a Cruise at the top? And from there, my partners at Cruises It will hook you up with special deals, onboard credit, and you can actually browse cruises with live pricing right in that portal. And check out the deals tab on my website because I have personally hand-selected some of the best deals in cruises that you can find. All right, let's talk about Carnival's latest fumble. Carnival Rewards was originally supposed to launch at the end of May of next year. But Carnival just announced a brand new delay. The new start date will now be pushed to September 1st of 2026. And that gives everyone an extra 3 months for their summer 2026 sailings to count towards their final VIFP status before the conversion. Carnival says the delay is to give guests more time to earn their permanent status. But after everything that's happened, this really feels like Carnival is just buying time to fix a program that is nowhere near ready to be shared with us in the general public. And more time is great and all, but will 3 months be enough for most of us to reach Diamond? No. And what was buried in this update, and probably the most shocking part for me, was that when Carnival originally unveiled Carnival Rewards, they said the old system was broken because there were too many Platinum guests who were getting priority embarkation benefits. So they removed priority boarding from the new program, and they basically kicked everybody out from Platinum who had earned that status under the VIFP club. Well, guess what? Carnival CEO Christine Duffy was kind enough to send a handy reference guide along with today's announcement, sharing some of the perks and additional details of the new Carnival Rewards program that you can get at every status level. And lo and behold, right there in black and white for Platinum cruisers is priority boarding. The thing that which Carnival claims torpedoed the entire VIFP program to begin with. And now it's just magically back, right where it was. This new rollout at this point has been so tragically disastrous that Shakespeare could write plays about it and maybe called it the 12th Platinum Cruiser, or something like that. Just remember, about 6 months ago when Carnival initially announced this program, the backlash was so huge that a few days later, they actually came and said, well, we're actually still updating this and things will change from here. And they went quiet for a month or two. And then they said, oh, here's an update that you're going to love. Lifetime status for Diamond members is back on the table. And then we waited a few more months and here they are again with another walk back. This time to when the program is going to start. Now, I'm no calendar maker, but in my world, the tracking of things that are on an annual basis begins on the first day of the year, not on September 1st, which means to me this is likely going to get pushed back again until the beginning of 2027. Now that's not confirmed and I have no reason to support that claim. I'm just guessing here. But what's not a guess are the main bullet points of Carnival Rewards. As of now, here is what we know about this program, including some new updates from today. 1. Your VIFP tier on August 31st of 2026 will become your starting Carnival Rewards tier. That tier remains locked until December 31st of 2028. The keen-eyed amongst you might notice that this is now longer than 2 years. It's actually 28 months instead of 24. But this just sort of adds to the fun of the confusion of it all. Because after this initial 28-month period, every future earning period is a clean 2-year cycle from January 1st. Are we having fun yet? Platinums, and by platinum, I mean people who are platinum on August 31st of next year, will get a 10,000 star boost every 2 years towards earning their new status, catapulting them to a gold level, meaning you're going to get a free bottle of water as well as a free drink of your choice, as long as the cruise is 5 nights or more. And as I mentioned before, a couple months ago, Carnival clarified that anyone who's a Diamond member at the point Carnival Rewards begins will keep their lifetime status. So what's really happening at Carnival behind the scenes right now? Let's talk about the part Carnival doesn't want to say publicly. And yes, this is speculation and possibly some speculation based on things I've heard on cruise ships. Let's call it informed speculation. Carnival Rewards has been a disaster. Full stop. The second they announced it, loyal cruisers raged. Social media exploded, and people threatened to cancel sailings. Some even did. Many have sought other cruise lines to book with in the future. TLDR, the community feedback was overwhelmingly negative. And since then, Carnival has been re-adding perks, changing earning rules, tweaking timelines, and now delaying the program once again. And what this all says to me is that this is not a company who is confidently rolling out a major update. What it seems like is a company scrambling to prevent a loyalty revolt from turning into a booking collapse that will anger their shareholders, who will ultimately be the ones to lose money. Cruise lines live and die by their repeat cruisers. That's the revenue base that fills ships during slow seasons, books multiple sailings a year, hopes for upgrade emails to come, and constantly shares the love of cruising with friends and family members online who might book as well. And they're always there, willing to fill up those last few cabins on every ship so they don't go unsold. If that group gets angry, Carnival will feel it. And based on how wildly Carnival has been backpedaling on Carnival Rewards, I would not be surprised at all if they have already seen a noticeable drop in bookings or cancellations tied directly to the rollout of this new program. Honestly, there's a real chance Carnival keeps delaying the Carnival Rewards program until they can bring in a team who's capable of fixing this mess from the ground up. But here's the bottom line for today's video. 1, you'll now get more time to lock in your final VIFP tier before the switchover to the new program. 2, Platinum priority boarding and debarkation are officially restored if you can reach Platinum. 3, Diamond status, I'm having trouble with my fingers. Diamond status for lifetime will remain untouched, but we're not getting Platinum status yet at this point for life. 4, points never expire as long as you use them every 3 years. And 5, Carnival is clearly listening because loyal guests are now voting with their wallets, and we're starting to see changes. And if you're still thinking about sailing with Carnival after all this, I recently made a vlog about an awesome cruise I took with them out on the West Coast. It was super affordable, and it took me to one of my new favorite places I've ever been. Why don't you stick around and check it out with me here in this video?